What's good with YouTube? Happy Thursday. Hope y'all having a blessed and dope day today. Friday is right around the corner, so that means the weekend is almost here. Your boy been having himself a week. Life be lifing, but God got us. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep the faith and I'm going to keep on pushing. I want y'all to do the same. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let YouTube know that you're feeling your boy, you know what I'm saying, so they can push him out, so they can push me out into the algorithm. If you new, you know what I'm saying, to the channel, welcome. I have, a lot of new subscribers, jumping in from the community. I appreciate y'all. That is definitely what's up. I got all types of content, story time, fragrances, vlogs. I got some skits and some previous videos. So if you want to see some of my skits, go back to those DoDash videos, that people have been talking about recent. I got a story I got a story time video today. It was actually an inspiration after watching Kiss from Jay's video yesterday. I posted a channel up here. She posed a question and asked if anybody else had an experience like this before. And I was just like, yeah, I most definitely have. When I read the title, I instantly thought of what had happened to me. So we gonna hop right into the time I almost got stabbed by a homeless man. Yeah, y'all heard me right. Like, I almost got literally prison shanked trying to help somebody out. So I noticed a guy for quite some time, kind of wearing multiple jackets or whatever, and then, wielding or rolling a suitcase up and down, the main street, Olive or whatever. And I used to always see him kind of in the same section, sitting at the bus stop and stuff like that. And the more and more I saw him, the more, I was moved to help him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made me feel sad, you know what I'm saying? Seeing, somebody struggle like that, seeing somebody not have a home, seeing somebody just living in the conditions that I was thinking that he was living in, wasn't too sure where he was sleeping at outside of, where I saw him at the bus stops when he could. But I was just like, man, if there's anything I can do to help this individual, I'm gonna do it. So God put it on my heart, to give him some money, or to help him out, monetarily with some food or anything. But what struck out to me first was money. So I figured, it doesn't matter what he plans on doing with it or whatever the case may be. If I can make his day better in any way, I want to, do that. And that's how I try to be with everybody or whatever. So I had just got paid, and I was like, I was driving up the street or whatever, and I was actually headed to the store and do some other things, and I saw him, and I think I was in the left lane, and he was on the right side of the sidewalk or whatever. So I told myself, I said, if I see him as I'm coming back home or back down the street, I'm gonna make sure I stop and give him some money. So I went to the ATM, got some 20s out, you know what I'm saying? Somebody put in the parking lot. Got some money out of the ATM. And as I came down the street, I was just like, okay, I see him, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly the situation I was hoping for, because, a lot of times when there's an opportunity to help, we should just probably jump in a little sooner or whatever the case may be. But that's neither here nor there or whatever. So saw the guy, he was at the corner of the intersection. I pulled into a parking lot. It was actually Pete's. It's a grocery store here. Pulled it into a parking lot, and I was with my sister at the time, my little sister at the time. And I was like, she's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm about to go give this guy, some money. I've seen him for months, you know what I'm saying, walking up and down the street or whatever. And if I could do anything to help him, I'm gonna help him. I'm not sure if he's able to eat tonight or how he's, making it, but I know he's in need. So I had the money in my hand. I walked across the street, tried to, greet the guy, say, hey, how you doing today? I just want to help you out in any way possible. Would it be okay if I gave you some money? And he was like, get out of here or something like that. And I was just like, oh, I don't mean no harm. I'm just trying to, help you out, you know, monetarily. I didn't say monetarily. I just said I'm trying to give you some money or whatever like that. And I held out the 20 in my hand to, you know, give to him to let him know that, you know, this was real. You know, I was really trying to help him out. And he went from, you know, a standoffish stance to reaching into his trench coat now. Like, he had on like 3 coats or whatever like that, but his outer coat was a trench coat. He reached into his trench coat and pulled out like the biggest knife. And I'm not even sugarcoating. It wasn't none of those you know, little small press the button, you know, nice switchblade or anything like that. It was straight Rambo style with the edges on it like that. He pulled that thing out or whatever and started, you know, to come towards me or whatever like that. So I put my hands up. I was like, hey, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing I wanted was to lose my life trying to save somebody else's life in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, me trying to, you know, pull somebody out of the street from getting hit by a car, you know, whatever happens, happens. But in that situation, that scenario, I felt like, you know, hey, ain't nothing I can do. So I bagged up and I actually walked across the street backwards with my hands up because I wasn't finna turn my back on this man. I don't know what his skills were or whatever, but I could tell that he had been through some things, and maybe there was some situations in life where there was a similar scenario and somebody took advantage of him. Maybe they did something to him or whatever, but he was real defensive and he was not about to interact with me, and I don't think anybody else. So I definitely learned a valuable lesson about, you know what I'm saying, approaching people and trying to help people in that manner. It took me a while before I would even, you know, give money to somebody that's at the corner of a stoplight, you know, ask for money. Even at times now, I don't roll down my window because of that situation, because you just never know or whatever. But I thank God, you know what I'm saying, for, and his angels for being there with me in that situation, protecting me, because that was pretty scary for what it was. Like, I'm a guy that feel like I can handle myself, but I don't go around trying to, you know what I'm saying, be like that or whatever like that. Like, so, and I mean, who brings fists to a knife fight? Not me. So, but yeah, when Jay, you know, told her story, and y'all go check her story out too. Yeah, this is what it reminded me of at the time that I almost got stabbed by a homeless man or whatever. But I'ma still keep helping folks out in any way I can. Like I say, it may not be in that form or fashion, but I'm still gonna listen to God, you know, and like I say, do what I can. But yeah, if you like today's story and more story times, like I say, you know what I'm saying, chime in and let me know. Do you have a similar situation like that, where it don't have to be per se a homeless person, but when you try to help somebody and, you know, maybe something like this happened or something different? I want to hear that story. I want to hear you, you know, relate. If you have anything that's relatable, you know, jump in the comments and let me know. But yeah, that's my story time for today. Hope y'all have a good one. Be blessed, be more like God, and tell somebody you love them. And I'll holler at y'all in the next one.